Hi, hope you're keeping well. Today I had a bit of a tough job on my hands first thing this morning because I had to tell one of my candidates they were unsuccessful in a recent application. So they'd gone through a couple of interviews and the hiring manager decided basically there was somebody else that they preferred. Now, I hate this bit of the job, and I feel that a lot of people always are kind of complaining that the recruiter doesn't follow up, or they don't know where their application is, or was there any feedback from the client, all this kind of stuff, and it puts a recruiter under a bit of pressure. So I always try and do it. Rule of thumb, I always try and make the effort just to make up, give a phone call. And I try and be as sympathetic and as honest as possible. But what I do find sometimes is that I feel a bit pressured by the whole thing. Because the questions that come at me are like, what was the feedback? Why didn't I get the job? What did I miss? What can I do better on my next interview? How come? All this stuff, and I like to think of myself as a very good middleman. That's my job. I'm a very good middleman. I put people together. I try and get the best match, but every now and again, one will slip off the edge. It's a tough old gig. It's a tough old gig at the moment, and employers tend not to give much on the feedback front anymore. It's like you pass or you fail, or someone is better than you that got the job. It's not always what did you kind of per se do wrong. Most of the time it's nothing. What I do think really, the final straw, it's always down to personality, how you come across at the interview. Some guys interview really well. Now, I do really spend a lot of time coaching candidates. So if you work with me, I'm sure people will like endorse me for this, but if you're one of my candidates, I do spend a lot of time in prepping you, making sure that you ask the right questions. I give you an angle, give you an insider view, tell you what the client might be interested in, how to pitch yourself, what sort of questions to ask. And I think that gives you an advantage in the market. But at the end of the day, it's down to the people. And if they get on with you and if they like you and you click, boom, the magic happens. Anyway, hope you're keeping well. That was it today. I had a pretty shitty day doing the thanks but no thanks. Not too many of them in the future, I hope. Anyway, wishing you all the best. Catch up soon. Cheers, thanks, bye-bye.